Hello, thank you so much for watching my Bioshock demo. In this video, I'm going to go through a technical explanation of the session and some of the cool sound effects that I included. Okay, hopping first into the weapon sound that you hear in the demo, you can see that the main player in the demo has a grenade launcher. And as you can see from this track here, it seems like I just have one little sound for that grenade launcher, but it is actually made up of a ton of different layers. And it uses a plugin called Weaponizer to basically combine a bunch of different sounds and make one cohesive gunshot. So if I open up the old weapon assets folder here and open up grenade launcher, you can see that there is a transient folder, a mechanical folder, a thump folder, a body folder, and a tail folder. And within these are the actual sounds that make up the grenade launcher. So by combining these different pieces of the weapon together within Weaponizer, we can make a more full-bodied, impactful, and informational grenade launcher sound. Okay, now that you heard that weapon sound, we can move on to some of the enemy sounds in the demo. So at the end of the demo there, you probably heard the Big Daddy that rushed at the player. And in order to make that sound for that, I really needed to research what actually is a Big Daddy in order to get an accurate sound. And to keep it short, a Big Daddy within the Bioshock universe is basically a human who's been mutated and spliced inside of that diving suit. So you'll be able to hear that that's kind of influenced the sound that I've set up for this Big Daddy. Okay, so as we go down here, you can see the Big Daddy sound folder here. And the Big Daddy sound is made up primarily of these assets right here, and then there's some down here at the bottom. So, I mean, if we zoom in here, you can see that, you know, the primary sound that makes up the Big Daddy is actually a human sound, because within it is a human. And that's been pitched down significantly in order to make it sound like his vocal cords have been completely destroyed. And, you know, along with that, you know, I put the human scream in. It just didn't sound like it had enough. So I also put some animal sounds in here. So there's a monster sound right here. It's actually a sea lion sound, a couple sea lion sounds. And then I've also placed a ship foghorn sound, which you wouldn't think would work, but it really does work pretty well. And also during the charge, you might be able to hear a little air burst, because they actually have air tanks on the back that actually keep them alive. There's a whole system within the Big Daddy which keeps the person inside alive. So you'll be able to hear an air burst as soon as he charges at you. Yeah, so that's kind of how I made that Big Daddy sound. Okay, before I head out, I just wanted to thank you for taking a look at my demo and watching this technical breakdown. If you have any more questions or just want to dig in a little more deep about this demo, my email is on my website and my social links are there too, so feel free to get in touch. Thanks.